What's going on, Omnibuddies? Mitch here, and today we are, well, we're doing another unboxing. All right, so first things first, this comes to us from Organic Price Books. So if you don't know OPB, they're great. They're great shipping, they're great communication, and they are really great prices, especially with using the discount codes from all the different creators across the interwebs. Plus, if you're using the affiliate point or the ambassador points or whatever it is, so if you spend money there, each dollar you spend there gets you more points. I have like 20 bucks off just from books I've just bought at big discounts anyways. So I'm getting close to a free book just with that. So pretty cool stuff. But anyways, you can use my code, or you can use anyone else's code on the internet. Support your favorite creator. I appreciate it. They all appreciate it. Go forth and do it. But you know what? Let's get to unboxing these things. So first things first, cut away from yourself. If there's one thing I've learned in life, it's to cut away from yourself. Now, I don't always do this on video, but you probably should. And I've totally never cut myself. I've never cut myself when I've been recording and just kept going, acting like nothing happened. Totally never done that. Anyways, we got a box open without incident just now. So this is a book I've been waiting for a while. I love Department of Truth, and I love Tinian. And yeah, so we have Department of Truth, Image Comics. This is volume 2, so this is Wild Fictions. So if you liked Department of Truth, this just adds to it. A little extra lore, a little extra more. What's to not love? And it's actually a relatively thinner book compared to the other not original, but volume 1. So quicker read, who knows? But I know they have some of those like essays in there, and those things can be kind of brutal for those of us who are not into real books. But yeah, anyways, very excited to read some more conspiracy theories. Because I love conspiracy theory books. I'm not a huge conspiracy theorist, but you know what? I love Sasquatch, and I want to believe in all that stuff. Anyways, let's cut open this next box, which all three of these actually come from OPB, which is surprising. Like I get a lot from OPB, but not always. And most of the time when I'm doing like multiple boxes, they're not all just from OPB. A lot of times they're Amazon, eBay, other places, buying them online from other buddies out there. So okay, so this little story behind this series. It was when I first started reading comics, this was one of the first indie series that I picked up on my own, and I loved it. And I read it through probably issue, I think, 10 or 12. I really love the series, but at that point, I was like I was starting to bridge away from single issues and getting into the collected editions, and I was weaning my budget way down. So I had to make a ton of cuts, and I was sad because this was one of my favorite books, but I was trying to keep up with like the big two, and you know, because when I first started, I was like, I got to read Marvel and I got to read DC, and all these cool books coming out. Now I'm more of I need to read not Marvel and DC, because I just love indie publishers and these things that people are creators are writing that aren't like constrained by years and years of canon that they have to follow, which I mean, there's a lot to say about that, and good and bad, but I love indie publishers. So this book, volume 1, it finally came out in hardcover. I waited for years and years after the series finished for a hardcover to finally be announced and come out. And they did a small hardcover, but they didn't do like a complete collection hardcover. And then they announced volumes 1 and 2 of this. And I finally got volume 1 in, and I got to finish the first half of the story. And I was so excited. It was so good. It lived up to all the hype, all my expectations. And now I have the second half of the story. I'm so excited to dig into Manifest Destiny Volume 2. Oh my gosh. I am so excited for this book. I mean, the art is incredible. The story is so fun and interesting. I am a huge fan of, well, if you've watched the channel for a lot of time, you know that I love a post-apocalyptic, which this is not, but another genre that I absolutely love is like alternative history, where they take history and then they just kind of twist it and turn the events a little bit to make it totally different. And that's what this is Lewis and Clark's journey to the West, um, and what happens after that. And I'm really excited to find out what happens after that in book two. Uh, this first story was absolutely incredible. The first half of the book, or first half of the story, was absolutely incredible. I loved it. It was so fun. And I gotta say, like, these Image hardcovers are fantastic. And oh, I'm excited to put it right next to Manifest Destiny 1 right there and have 1 and 2 and the whole story. I'm so excited. All right. Anyways, okay, so we got some like conspiracy theories, we got some alternative history. Now, I mean, you might be able to tell from that logo on the box, cutting away from myself very carefully because I got this nice knife and it's super sharp and fancy, and I don't want to hurt myself, especially on camera. So I don't know if I'm on camera and like my insurance sees it or not. I don't know what happens. Anyways, let's, oh, there's a box in a box. All right, let's get this open. Oh, it's like wedged in there. There we go. Oh, corner pieces. We're breaking stuff. I like that. Nice corner pieces in there. Maybe I'll keep those because I just did a huge sales post on Facebook. I got to share it to some other social networks, but I've been busy. So if you're on the Omnibuds Cafe Facebook group, I have a huge list of books that I just posted on there to make room for new books coming in, and also get some funds going, you know, for some other stuff, because I'm going to be building a little like Raspberry Pi arcade system with my dad. I got the computer, I've got like the arcade system programmed pretty well, and my dad for Christmas bought me the controls, a 4-player control system. So it's got like 8 buttons per, and the joystick, and it's got like the player 1, 2, 3, and 4 person, and the coin and start and all that. I'm really excited. So we're gonna build that. I'm probably gonna turn that into a video. And oh, I forgot to cut one part of this box open. So I'm probably gonna turn that into a video too. So that'll be very different from, you know, comics and all that. But you know what? It's very nerdy. And if you've been watching the channel too, you know I've gotten into some other nerdy things like magic. All right. Oof. I'm very excited for this. All right. So here we go. I'm so excited for this. I've been wanting this series and this collection for a long time. So I'm really excited to finally have this one too. And it's such a cool collection. So this is the Scott Pilgrim 20th anniversary box set. And this is from Oni. And so they have 2 box sets, one black and white and one color. And I know that the story was originally published in black and white, and that the color was done post the series coming out. But I feel like it should be read in color mostly. And I'm a purist pretty much with most books, but I feel like the color for this series especially just fits the series so well. And so I went with that. So I went with the color collection. I'm kind of excited. So it's already kind of easy to open the plastic on here. So we're opening it up. We're gonna take a quick look. So this has the same like clamshell opening slip case that the Akira series has, which is super cool. And it actually has a very similar checkered pattern that Akira has in the box set too. But dang, look at this. Oh, so cool. So it's got the 6 hardcovers, and then it's got a extras thing in here, and it's got some extra stuff tucked in here too, and I believe some maybe on top or in back too. But wow, I'm so excited to finally get to own the like entire series in like a gorgeous like slipcase set. So cool. be able to go through that. So I'll be doing some overview on this too. But first things first, I need to read Junkyard Joe, and I need to read Manifest Destiny Volume 2. So that's kind of my order. And then maybe I will jump into some Scott Pilgrim or something like that. Or maybe because it's a shorter book, maybe I'll read like a Scott Pilgrim Volume 1, and then like read Junkyard Joe, and then Volume 2 of Scott Pilgrim, and then go to Manifest Destiny and just kind of do those palette cleansers, because I cannot focus on a series for super long. I have to take breaks. And I'm a very big proponent of what I call palette cleansers. So if you are reading a huge long book or multiple books in a big long series, that can really burn you out. It can burn out a lot of people. And they, even if the series is really good, they get burned out on it and kind of lose interest in it. And so I'm a big proponent in taking a break from either a genre or a series or even a really, really thick, like a big Omni, and reading a shorter, smaller book or a couple books that are completely different as a palette cleanser, and just kind of refresh you and get you back going again. Especially with me, like if I feel like I've been reading the same book forever, I get kind of frustrated, and I want to just like knock out a book. So if I can grab a smaller book, like a trade paper, not even trade, but like a 5-issue collection or something like that, or like a Wonder Woman Dead Earth, where it's like a lot thinner and you can just knock that out in a night or two, and then you feel like you got a book done, especially if you're doing Goodreads or something. You're like, I'm not getting any books done. You can actually feel like you're making some progress too. So you can kind of go back and forth. But that's me. So I might jump back and forth. But I'm really, really excited about this haul because I loved Department of Truth. I love Manifest Destiny, and I am so excited to own and be able to read the whole Scott Pilgrim story in a beautiful, beautiful hardcover color collection too. So little haul, like it's not like a massive amount of books or anything like that, especially from like my previous haul video. But really excited about this. Really, really excited about this. Anyways, that's it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notification, do all of those things, but don't forget to comment. That's the most important thing. Always comment. I love chatting with you all. I fell behind during the holidays, but generally I am trying to reply to every single comment out there, positive or negative. If it's rude and crazy, it might get deleted or ignored, but whatever. But let me know in the comments what your favorite, we're talking about Scott Pilgrim having a color version versus black and white version. Let me know what your favorite comic is that like has a different version of it like that, where there's like a color version and a black and white, like Usagi Yojimbo. I love Usagi, but it was originally made in black and white. Now they have actually transitioned to it always being in full color. So let me know, but some people love the color version versus black and white. Let me know what series that you absolutely love and what version you like it in and why. So, all right, that's it. I'll let you go. Take care. Stay cool.